change them out uniforms a little bit.
I'm allergic to the bad vibe. I'm allergic to the bad mind. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I get in line for you.
Black Guerrero. There we go. That's one. That's what I need right there. That's 500. That motherfucker was hitting, boy. Jose Ramirez smacked that bitch, boy. Good. Thank you, Vlad.
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season. You always want to come through and you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Tanner Houck. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, but he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't get back. He's run up on strikes. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. How? He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Loki just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Corey Seager. And he swings over the top there. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Pitch
One
misses
ball, one
there,
strike.
and the count is 1-1.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
2 outs, base is empty. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2.
So a lot of pitches.
And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner at first with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a foul ball. Seager off of first with 2 away. Tap foul at the plate. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is.
Like a railroad. Gotta see the day 600 others, but you one more you motherfuckers to hit. Hopefully Jose now. Yeah, I'll pay what? You'll pay $3,500. Oh my God, there it is right there. There's the brakes, buddy.
It's the inning. Back here in Boston, and our starting pitcher here today, Yuri Perez. What do you have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Seager fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Tristan Casas.
His batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games. And you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
David Hamilton, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Hamilton wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a foul ball. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Fucking did that wrong.
Tattooed and gone. He shoots 1 out to right.
Fuck.
His second home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Now batting Tristan Casas. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. This is Marlins baseball on the show of Florida. Second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Outside low, ball 1. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Outside and low, it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jorby Bebos. That one fouled off. Soler at first, 1 gone. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Oh, fucking hit me. Fuck!
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically,
Yeah,
he
dude.
the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Yeah, dude, that
Down
came
now,
out.
and here is Eric Waggaman. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That's too
Ball
low.
2.
And a count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. The hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got it swinging. One rep for Miami. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
What a ball.
Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lifted in the air, right field.
What?
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Wilyer Abreu stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Mesa sizes this one up, makes the catch. Out number 2. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. And the Red Sox lead 1. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to first.
Wow.
There's one. Back to first. Double play.
Yo, stay pulling the motherfuckers, yo.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside and create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Mesa in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Counts 1-0.
Mesa measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Marcelo Meyer.
Designated hitter, number 39.
Perez back to work. And that one in the air center field. Mesa makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And ball
Inside,
1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
So now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go again with
2
the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one the other way. Throws to first. Now 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, David Hamilton. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0.
Yes, I'm never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
That's out to center field. Duran on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one pulled foul. The Marlins down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's
come on, baby.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Hernandez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rafaela on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that.
Yes. No.
Back here at Fenway, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball one on a pitch inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
There's a strike. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Bregman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Casas. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one ripped. Going, gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second homer this series, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Okay, fucking
Yeah,
that's
that's
great,
efficiency
bro.
right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ball.
Everybody winded, everybody
Base
solid.
is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. The throw to first. 2 gone.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Rafaela in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
That's 20 minutes. I'm very worried.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Jorge Soler.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That shit was dry.
That to right. Abreu on the move. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Vivas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. The Fish down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th.
I can't hear anything. I thought moving this camera angle in would be
That one inside. Look out.
much better with this line.
Rips one to right. O'Brady makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Eric Wagaman. That one clips the outside corner, 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Can't get anything going outside, man.
And that is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. The Red Sox 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Designated hitter, number 39.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Stood absolutely
Now
no
batting,
chance on that
left
slider
fielder,
back there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Now batting, shortstop, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That one catches the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, Rafael Devers up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Kenley Jansen getting loose out there. And the 1-0. And another ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
That one not close. And a full count now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't.
Then there's one down. Here comes Chris.
It doesn't go anywhere in that camera view.
Christian Yelich. Yelich recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Strike two.
How
And
fuck
what
did I
a show
miss
he
that?
put on
No
last
ball,
month,
2
Boog.
strikes.
Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That one missed.
I need a break. Come on, Jose. Jose, all I want to do is see you pop off my screen, man. I get both of you.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
I will order on the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rafaela pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Mesa in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Solid swing from start to
Corey
end.
Seager.
On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rafaela snags it, and that is that. Welcome back, and take a look at some. Hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Now into the ball game on defense. Jonah Brown. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Bennett Hostetler. He's the new third baseman. Inside just missed. Casas in his 4th year, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one misses, 2-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You look like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. A laser to left. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yuri Perez is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming up.
Pitching for Miami. Number 38.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch misses. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to short, Seager. Handles, throws to first, and now 2 gone.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Wong in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kenley Jansen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Suzuki in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 2-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. McBride hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Jansen, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. You're in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering way off the plate. One down, base is empty. To third. But that rolls foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Two outs. Outside, and the count's full.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Tinoco back to work. Slider for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Taps softly to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Fights it off, he'll see another. The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Austin Adams.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Check swing called strike.
What? He hit me! What the fuck, yo?
Way inside, gets out of the way. They say it went. Wong gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Bennett Hostetler, the next up for the Marlins. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Paul Sewald appears to be getting loose. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 count.
And that's in the dirt. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pushed to the left and foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Devers now. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Abreu pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Derek Hill.
Really nice job to get your... first out of the ball game.
Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Lucas Giolito preparing to come on if needed. Bayo, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting shortstop.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's Corey Seager. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Just missed. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Sewald is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the last 2 and take the 3-game series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
No matter the situation. Why? Everybody rich is someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or fun, Americans tell a lie. A dollar cover the floor. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, your lost angles and trying me more for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay getting hot. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, and that damn cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like
can't fucking win, dude. You can't fucking win. Oh, that's it. Can't win.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Miami Marlins. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
Pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Sandy Alcantara.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And strike two. He goes down looking. So taking in Brendan Donovan.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Strike one. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Right. The underhand flip, and they get the out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. And now, Christian Yelich. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Batting second, the
Let's
center
take a look at our lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Victor Mesa Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. And now it's even up. 1 out, bases empty. To the right side.
Oh, stab.
And that's a great play for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the backstop. That's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
The count.
And misses inside. And that's outside.
1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Caught him looking for the K. Marlins leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That one.
Be all right.
One misses, 1-0. Fitzgerald went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that skips into dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Close, but call the ball.
Whoa!
And the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Y'all are crazy.
On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground, might be two. Sends it to first. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Brooke, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Throws to first in time, and there's two away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now up for St. Louis, Davison de los Santos. Popped up, Bebas. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We go to the... And we're back. Now here is Jonah Bride. Berrios back to work. Check swing, went around, and that's strike one. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one
up the line.
And now runners at the corners. Nobody
safe.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jorbit Bebas can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Oh, what the fuck?
And the count is 0-2.
After
I
the
asked
loss
y'all
yesterday
to
afternoon
see
where
back
they really
here.
didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And that's
What the fuck?
It's a
I'm not
strikeout.
swinging.
And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Lifting in the air, center field. Fitzgerald sizing this one up, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Welcome back. Last series.
Not losing no more games.
The pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. And that one handled. Over to first. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Jimmy Crooks in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2. Now batting Michael Ciani.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right now.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-ups the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Donovan stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch.
Nice! Nice!
So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And that one fouled off. Yelich, in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires.
Yo, it's fast. Yo, it's fast.
He's safe. And at the plate for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. 0 for 1 so far.
Mesa Jr.
First pitch misses. Yelich on at first, nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Seager stands in now. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow!
That's back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. It's 32nd of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. They say he went. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive. Donovan makes the grab. 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Pride swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one misses. 3-2 down. That's towards center. Ciani under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up next for St. Louis, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the...
Oh, look at this. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read. And terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Man at second. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Burleson on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Cards on the board with this double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Jorby B-Boss. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul.
Oh, come on, baby.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. And a foul ball. That
One ball,
misses.
two strikes.
And that is ball one. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel. So far, here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Alcantara back to work. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Crooks in the box now. Takes strike one. Tying run is at first, and we're in the top of the fifth. Hit hard, should be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Runner around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to 3.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in.
Oh, now this one gets away from the plate. Fires to first in time. Well done behind the dish.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher if you're the runner at third. Think about scoring.
Oh, he can't hang on. still fires to first. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 2. Slapped foul. That one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Arenado off of first with 2 away. That one misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And welcome back to the ballpark.
I'm gonna try CC. Oh, good. I'm done now. You know what? Fuck this. I'm done now. I'm done. I'm done now. Good night. What a bit. I'm tired.